Welcome in, guys. What is going on? Hi, Nike, Cookie, Hoju. I saw he went back to work already. In Dog. Hi, Dust. How was everyone's day? As you can see, we're heating up the big green egg because we're going to bake the bagels on there. Really, really excited. We got to work a half day today, so everything worked out perfect for this. We thought, hey, we have some extra time, so might as well make these properly. We did get a new egg, so we're sharing it with my parents. It was a split Christmas gifts. So that's the baby one that's beside it there on the left. It's the Mini Max. And that's gonna be like our beach barbecue or just for the smaller cooks, stuff like steak. It just doesn't make sense to start up a big grill if you're just cooking something really small. So yeah, we have 3 now. It just all kind of worked out. We ended up getting the Mini Max for half price with in the box, unopened, so we still get the warranty, and that's why we did it. Russian doll smokers. Really good deal. Yeah, Sam's like, I wouldn't have got it if it didn't have the warranty. But since we got it in the warranty, might as well. So it's really funny because somebody won from a pub in Jasper, Alberta. And I guess it was like a Bud Light raffle that they were doing. So basically for every beer that you drank, you got an entry into the Big Green Egg giveaway. So literally this guy said he just sat in the bar all night and drank enough beer so that he won the thing. But then talking to a couple of friends, I guess they told him that that's not a good one to start with because you can't do a lot with it. Obviously you're limited with the size. So he's like, I'm gonna take the money that I got from this and get the large instead, which is literally what we did for our first one too, is we got a little bit of money for the Mini Max and then we saved up, and that's how we got the original egg. Kind of a funny story. So yeah, that's going. I was just looking up for the bagels, baking it in a wood-fired oven. You want to keep the heat around 475, 500 Fahrenheit in there. And Sam just set up the pizza porta so it's easier for us to put the bagels in there. We'll probably be able to do 4 at a time. Very excited for this today. So Montreal style bagels, I was looking this up earlier. So I made these. The recipe called for 1 maple syrup. So that's a very Canadian and Montreal thing. I thought I would definitely keep it traditional. It also said you could use honey. We are smoking up the gazebo out there. Sam just panning the camera. So maple syrup, I know Nike. Bagels aren't something that you should attempt right now because they do need the sugar in there to get the proper crust and coloring on the outside. So yeah, bagels are probably a no-no for anyone on a diet, they're quite high in sugar. I mean, 2 teaspoons of maple syrup though for 8 bagels, that's not that bad. Recipe is posted here, guys. I mixed this up. I started mixing it at like 1:30 this afternoon, and it was proofing by 2 o'clock. So I let it sit out for 15 minutes at room temp, and then I just put it outside because it's like +7 degrees here right now. So it's fridge temperature outside. So then the dough proofed outside for like 3 hours, and now it's inside with me again. It's looking amazing. I don't know if any of you saw my Instagram stories, but I did a little bit of posting about the bagels. Hi Shadow, how's it going? Really simple recipe too. Flour, water, maple syrup, yeast, and salt. So 5 ingredients, that's all you need for this. Just want to show you guys the size of the dough ball when I finished this, because you will be able to tell that this has grown a lot. So that's how big the dough ball was when I started proofing it. This is what it is now. So it's definitely doubled in size. Now we gotta punch the air out of this and then divide it into 8 and shape our bagels. And then they proof for about 15 minutes to half an hour. We'll see how warm it is inside here. And then we have to boil the bagels in some either maple syrup with water, honey and water, or malt syrup, barley malt syrup. Those are 3 options that we have. And then boiling them in the sweet water will help to give the bagels color when they bake. So they'll get a nice browned exterior. Thanks, Dust. This is my favorite lipstick. Really like this purple color. And then obviously while the bagels are proofing and baking, they take about 10 to 15 minutes to bake. Hopefully we can get the temperature very controlled on the porta for this, because nobody wants burnt bagels. Our toppings for these, so I pulled out some smoked salmon that Sam and I made prior to this, and we're gonna mix that into some cream cheese. So we'll do like a whipped smoked salmon cream cheese. We'll leave some smoked salmon on this side too, because it's good to munch on. And then crispy capers as well. Have some fresh dill to go with this. And then we'll just have some crudité vegetables on the side, something nice and fresh. Yeah, I like my bagels in 3 steps. Go to store, buy bagels, eat bagels. But if you've ever had like a fresh made bagel, 100 times different than what you can get in the store. And to make them even better, you should proof the dough overnight. That's what we used to do in the brewery. And I am trying to source some wort or sugar water from a local brewery here so that we can make bagels with it, because that was like a staple on our brewery menu from before, and it works so well. And you do kind of taste the beer in it. Fresh made English muffins, yeah, cannot be defeated. I think that's one of my favorite like fresh baked goods as well. Okay, so let's start shaping these. Sam will let us know how the grill's doing. I think that should take around half an hour at least to heat up, so we got some time. Did everyone have a good day today or what? Yeah, grill the Sammy Master. This looks kind of funny, doesn't it? Kind of looks like a boob. Sammy is also a bagel master. He's a grill master and he's really good at making bagels. Jiggle it. It doesn't really jiggle. It's quite firm. Yeah, bagel dough is quite firm and dense. Feels really nice, and it's not, look at this. No stickage when it proofed. That's amazing. It looks like a fake boob. I mean, the feeling of this though, very nice. Oh, sorry. Sorry. What do we want to put on the bottom? Some semolina maybe?
Sure.
Probably better than flour, because flour will just burn. Okay. Sammy's here to make bagels.
Huh?
Yes. And he leaves us. So once we start shaping these, I just have baking pans with either parchment or silicone. lining them because we're not going to bake the bagels on here. We're just going to proof them. And we just don't want them to stick. So either like cornmeal or semolina would work really good. We don't want to do flour if we're baking them at such a high heat because it can burn. So we'll get our pan set up before we start to shape them. And when we were at the brewery, we used to use ground up spent grain that we dried out and then blended up. So it kind of used both the start and end process of brewing in the bagel. Pretty cool. Yeah, water is good. Do the stanky leg? Was he doing the stanky leg in here? Okay, we're gonna cut this in half and then each half we're gonna cut into 4 because the recipe yields 8 bagels. Yes. Yeah, we're going to bake the bagels in the Big Green Egg to mimic the wood-fired oven that they do in Montreal. So Montreal bagels compared to New York bagels. Montreal's are a little bit flatter in shape and the hole in the middle is larger compared to New York bagels that are very fat and they barely have a hole in the middle. So that is one of the main differences. It wants to stick. And then in reality, Montreal bagels are still from Jewish history. So they're still of the Jewish style. They were just first kind of made in Montreal because that's where a lot of Jewish people settled when they first came to North America, was on the East Coast. Okay, so 8 pieces. We might need a touch of flour just because it seems like these want to stick a little bit. But we don't want to use too much flour because we want to keep them pretty tacky. We need a little bit of friction to be able to roll them properly. Le bagel, probably. Le bagel. What's this? Thank you for the host, Zena. Yum. All right, so first thing we need to do, I'm gonna flip this over. We're going to roll this into a rope. And I believe it should be 6 inches long, yeah. Roll each piece into a 6-inch rope, wrap the rope around your fingers and overlap the ends. Roll your palm over the seam to seal. The warrior princess, yes. How was your stream today, Zena? Probably would be best, should pat some of the air out of this first. Punch the air out. And then it will be better. Because they're gonna proof one more time. Might have too much flour there. Too much flour for the first one.
I don't think you have to do that. I squeeze it out.
Yeah, you do? Okay. He says don't do it. He squeezes it out. We are going to boil them first, Torino. I'm going to use a little bit of barley malt extract or barley malt syrup. This is a newer ingredient that I've been experimenting with, and I guess this is a good one for putting in bagel water. He's so good. Like, he makes the best bagels. No one could make them as good as Sammy. But I think it's in his German heritage. It is a similar dough to making pretzels. Pretzel is a bit different when we go to boil because we want alkaline, right? We want like a lye or an alkaline compared to a sweet water. And I would say pretzel dough is even more firm than this. Yeah, a German that doesn't like mustard. All right, so as he's doing this, I'm gonna do 4 per tray.
Hello.
You've never heard him speak. He has such a deep voice. Yeah. Hello. So basically, the bigger your hands, the better you're going to be at making Montreal style bagels. Because these ones have a bigger hole in the middle. How'd the herb come out? Like from what we harvested?
Or the stuff that we started to grow, it's still trying to grow.
Yeah, it's still growing outside. We're just making it really hardy for next year. Okay, we got our 8 bagels. Yes. So now I'm just gonna cover these with a tea towel. We'll set a 15-minute timer and check back on them at that point because they should be rising. I think we want them to basically kind of double in height. Yeah, she's still growing, Nike. We haven't given up. I mean, if they survive the winter, I think once it starts to warm up, they'll grow quite well. So I like to proof my baked goods either on the stove top or actually in the oven. Can be good as well. Might even do that if your oven stays nice and warm. All right, 15-minute timer. And in this time, we can get our boiling pot going for these. Get our toppings going. So I like everything bagels, which is basically a mix of salt, poppy seeds, sesame seeds, and granulated onion. Trino, yeah, what kind of herb? So we got these if we feel like going more plain, or this is one of my favorites. The Trader Joe's everything but the bagel blend. Also, we are at Bulk Barn today and notice that they have the exact same thing in a bulk bin. So if we ever run out, we can easily replace it without having to go to America. Winning. Ooh, should we check on our grill, guys, while we're waiting? Let's do that. Oh, yeah. We're heating it up. Hello, Cleveland streamers, and Elrad, welcome in.
That was from the first trip I went to America.
Yeah, this was what we got for Sammy's first time going to America. We went to Bellingham in Washington, which is like right over the border for us. You talk to aliens, Torino? That's what happens. So, did you buy that cookie legally? Hi, Scat. How are you? You're meal prepping. Cube steak, onions, and garlic. Does lemon go good also? Yeah. Sam says no. I mean, a little bit of lemon zest, but not too much. What? You got that legally? They're telling us here that there's no edibles until Christmas time. But I just think they did that so no one put them in the Halloween candy. Okay, let's get a big old pot going. Gotta boil those bagels. Bagels. Bagel.
Bag.
Are governments on glue? Sometimes I wonder, man. So, hot water about halfway up here. And then we'll put some barley malt syrup in. How much should we put? Yeah, have 50 different costumes. That'd be hilarious. All right, so for every 3 quarts of water. Hey Siri, how many liters in a quart?
1 quart is 0.9.
Okay, 1 quart is a liter. Thank you, metric. So for every 3 liters of water, we need a 1/4 cup of barley malt syrup. Hey Yahtzee, how's it going? It has been a few. 2 to boot, and we have a bigger one inside that we still have to put out. We're slowly working towards our food truck, Yahtzee. Getting the smokers and stuff that we need. I hope you've been well. Thanks for checking up on us. I would say that I probably have about 3 liters of water here. So we need a 1/4 cup of this.
If you made edibles, you can send anywhere in Canada.
It's true. Sam says if we made edibles, we can send them anywhere in Canada legally. Just saying.
Up to an ounce worth of weed.
Yeah, up to an ounce worth. Cray. Torino says he likes gummies. Hint, hint. Okay, this has to go this way. I don't think, actually, yeah, I did have gummies in Portland. They were okay. Nothing crazy.
I'm good whenever you are.
There we go, guys, going into the pot. We have about 10-ish minutes, and then we just boil. It's like, it just tastes like condensed wort, literally. Hey?
It already does.
Yum. Herbs. Herbage. Chicken slips. Thank you for the follow. A 40-ounce of whiskey? Oh my gosh. I'd be dead. Death to Kate.
Have the chicken slip.
Chicken slips. What you get instead of chicken strips. Okay, waiting for that to come up to a boil. Bagels are in the oven proofing. Let's take out our cream cheese. So what I'm gonna do for you, I think, Sam, is just put these right onto the peel out of the water.
Pardon?
I'll drop these right onto the peel when they come out of the water.
Okay.
And then you can just put them in. We're gonna do 4 at a time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean off the
Stone?
Yeah, so I'm gonna use this rag as my stone clean.
That's way
This
dirtier.
one. Okay, I don't need that then. Just need this.
Okay, so I need this then with some semolina. Oh, baby. How much is an ounce cost?
I would do one first, just to do one,
Okay,
and then I'll do another one.
Sam, how much is an ounce cost?
An ounce?
Yeah,
220 bucks.
$220 here. What? Canadian average for an ounce is $9? Maybe he thought that wrong. I would say a gram. Yeah, it's $9 a gram. There you go. Because they're selling, it goes 3.5, 7, and then 14 or 16. It's kind of weird. Yeah, $9 a gram.
Never mind, we're good to do 4. That's a nice smelling bagel fire.
Yeah? You are happy with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just making sure they slide. So,
Yeah, I'm loading this thing up. Sammy says he built a good bagel fire, guys. Smells good, looks good. Ontario, you can get a gram for half that. Manitoba, it's roughly $9.47. Ontario, it's even cheaper. Yeah, an ounce is 28 grams. Oh yeah, that's right. So that's why they do it in 3.5, 7, 14, 28. Yeah, you can post a link, man. Okay, let's get this cream cheese. Cream cheese. And our smoked salmon. Oh, yeah, I'll leave this belly piece for us to snack on. Yum. Oh, there's actually a site called priceofwheat.com. Crazy. Wow. Yeah, let's go to Regina. 76 bucks an ounce. What about New Brunswick? $21. Oh, for 5 grams.
It's cheap out there.
Hilarious. We are hilarious. All right. Bringing this up to temp so that we can whip it with some smoked salmon. Season it up nicely. I mean, just remembering when we were in New York and Elvin brought us the bagels the one morning, is there wasn't much else in the smoked salmon cream cheese. It was literally just like smoked salmon, cream cheese. And then you can just do some other garnishes on top if you want. So I am definitely doing fresh dill. I'm not doing too much yet. Basically making sure that my boiling water for the bagels doesn't go over. I'm just getting stuff ready, but I'll definitely show you when I go to prep this stuff. Warm up that cream cheese a bit so we can work with it. Work it, work it. I was like, who the hell's at my door? We got Zach, guys. We got a Zach. Okay, I think that's good. Come on, pot of water. It's dark in here. I have like one more light I can turn on. I seriously hate the winter time, man. There's just not enough sunlight to go around. It's like everything's just always dark. Perfect. So that's our 15-minute timer on our bagels proofing. Yes, they're looking really good, guys. Literally just waiting on our water to boil.
No, I got some already.
They are over on the other side. Sorry. Are you staying for bagels? Okay. No, it's okay. We'll keep a couple for you. First time doing them at home. It's gonna be good. We used to make like, I think 4 dozen a week though at the brewery.
How late?
Yep. So good.
Yeah. I was saying, it's funny you guys texted me. My buddy went out yesterday and hammered on a bunch of hedgehogs.
Nice. They're so good.
I was like, can you find those?
Yeah. You probably will.
Probably will. It'd be interesting to know how much grows up at my dad's place there, like what variety and where. Like, I'm
Yeah.
starting to figure out definitely the different terrain and what they like, but I don't think I've seen any hedgehogs ever. That's just crazy.
Yeah, they're really cool looking.
Yeah, no doubt. How'd it go with the rest of the winters?
Have not done them yet. I just basically started stream
What do you do with
20
those?
minutes ago. I was gonna dry half and then just cook the other half.
Right.
They're pretty delicate, so they're probably gonna be good for soup. And that's about it. Other if you saute them fresh, it's good.
Interesting. Okay.
But they probably won't hold up too well in the vac bag.
I was gonna say they probably just mush because I felt that the first time I put it in the Ziploc bag. I was like,
Yeah.
they're squishing.
Yeah.
So I got a cardboard box the next time.
But we'll see. I had
Yeah.
never done them in the circulator yet, so maybe they just take less time.
4 under.
There we go.
Preheat.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. We're boiling, guys. Check it out.
Do you dehydrate those ones and do like the powder with them too?
That's what I was gonna do for us. I
Nice.
think that would be really good.
Not bad.
Okay, guys. We want this to not be super rolling. We'll turn it down a bit. And we're gonna do 4 bagels at a time. And then these boil for about 30 seconds per side. So a minute in total. And then obviously we flip after 30 seconds. There we go. So that was just over 15 minutes that they proofed in the oven after we shaped them.
Did you freeze the other green sauce?
I don't think so.
Where's the other 1 liter?
I don't know.
What else do you eat with this stuff?
You can make risotto with it. You can make potatoes with it.
Well, you already have carbs. Like last night, I just made salad and roasted beets.
Ooh, salad, good idea.
Yeah, like radish kind of salad, and then a spinach leek sauce.
It's a spinach leek cream puree that goes with on top of some stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
Damn.
Yeah, we boil them and then put them on the smoker, aka wood-fired oven.
What, like, cause you tried, you already ate these ones, right? The salmon ones, you guys ate the salmon ones already?
Yeah.
How were they?
Freaking good.
I had one last night. I had one for lunch. And I have one for lunch tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty filling.
Yeah.
Like those are 6-ounce pieces of salmon in there, so it's pretty heavy once it's all together.
Not bad. Do you think halibut will work good?
I think halibut will go good. I got
Yeah.
prosciutto today for it.
Nice.
It's gonna be good.
I'll wrap it in prosciutto and then.
Yeah, boiling gives a chewy texture. Exactly, Nike.
So what?
You
in
got it, man.
comparison to the last
And then
one,
we're also putting the extra sugar on the outside.
nice.
So that's how they'll get more dark when they bake. Turn that down a bit. Just don't want this to boil over.
Ice.
I'm trying to remember. I think I do.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
So I'll cut each of those into 2.
Right.
Okay, so now
I'll make 4.
just want to make sure we drain this
Pretty sure I haven't eaten any more of those.
really well.
I should have to. If not, what would be next best? Like tail piece
Tail
kind of.
would be the thicker the piece, the better because you're cooking the puff piece on the outside and you don't want the fish on the inside getting too overcooked.
Oh shit. Okay.
So, like,
Yeah. How do you not do that? I want
yeah. So like, you're supposed to like thaw these nice in the fridge overnight,
Yeah.
or do them same day in the morning, pull them out, and then the fish should still be frozen inside. The puff pastry should be thawed. Put that into the oven.
Okay guys, so right after these come out of the water, they're still really nice and sticky. So that's when we put our toppings on.
So
Right.
So this is how I did it. I put it onto the peel, and that way, you might not be able to slide properly. We might just put them back on this pan and Sam can use a spatula. But they're not sticking.
like that's
Okay, so first ones are everything bagel seasoning, or everything but the bagel, but in this case, we do have the bagel.
That's sick. So we could make a
But like I said, you can make this at home. All it is sesame seeds, sea salt, onion flakes, and poppy seeds.
That's unreal. We're gonna nuke so many winter springs into these. Not even kidding. I'm gonna put the beat down on
You
this.
can do 75 in a day, so.
No way.
Oh, like in a couple hours.
Yeah, couple hours. We used to do at a catering spot at Christmas.
You have no idea what we can.
What?
Did I get my dehydrator yet? Yeah, a long time ago. Okay, guys. How awesome does this look? Here's a different view.
Really wanted to like make it ourselves, but we know we
Check it out.
cheater, and then we can make our own.
There they are. You can see the height
Not gonna do it if I
of them.
didn't know fucking chance.
And then there's our lovely smoked salmon to get mixed into the cream cheese. So excited for this. Hi, Paulsh. Yes, Canadian hype. And I even made them with maple syrup.
8 portions. So 1 box.
Yes. Okay, so Sam can bake these. Okay, Sam. I don't know if they're gonna slide off. I think we have to use just a spatula. Like they're not stuck, but they're
Shake it.
just the semolina is going everywhere. I don't want to vacuum,
Okay,
so
then
Those look amazing. I'm so jealous.
I'll just give you this.
okay.
Hee hee.
Gourmet.
Yeah.
I'm about to go home and eat some.
Okay, just
bullshit
hold
gourmet.
on. I'm gonna switch the cam. Yeah. Okay, we're switching the camera to be bigger outside. There we go, guys. Seasoning with homemade dried garlic, onions. Yeah. So sesame, poppy, garlic, onion, salt. Oh man. Okay, so 10 to 15 minutes for those. Obviously, we'll check them in 10 minutes. And then once they come out, we can boil the other ones and they'll go right into there. So while we wait, I will set the timer.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Let's say winter spring, 8 to 10 pounds. What is one 8 to 10 pound fish? How many pounds do you think that would be?
Yeah, I made 8 pieces out of a 3-pound piece yesterday.
Oh my.
So you get 16 to 20 of those. You get 2 your tail parts, and then we do so we can even tails.
In dog, honestly, I try and do everything from scratch as much as possible. Because that's how it's always been done. Cooking like grandma. Because to be honest, no one had health issues really back then. No one was allergic to everything. So there's a reason that stuff was made this way. And in my opinion, to try and like fast track production, just because there's so many people in the world, is cutting the corners, especially with baking, has led to a lot of unhealthy practices. Yeah, let's do a microwaving stream. Paul, you did plastering after your pre-workout meal? What? More people have food allergies now due to the amount of crap and chemicals. Exactly. It's crazy. And look at this. Like, you can have bagels made within a couple hours. Especially if you plan ahead. It's not that hard to mix up a bagel dough the night before, put it in the fridge. You know it's good to go when you get home from work. And this is what all you have to do. And I think the big thing is that a lot of people have never had the homemade bagels. Is they get the bagels from the store and that's all they know. And it's such a big difference between it being homemade. Obviously it doesn't look perfect all the time, but just the flavor and making it with love, I think just treating your body a little bit better. Elrad, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Onion Squad. They'd be homemade. Yes, Nike. Okay, let's do this. All right, I have my softened cream cheese here. I don't know what Sam's doing out there. I'm going to cut open the bags of smoked salmon and crumble that into the cream cheese, mix it in. Obviously, we want a nice mixture of the cream cheese with the salmon. We don't want more salmon. What?
Go to the outdoor camp.
It is outdoor. What? Those are looking so good. So we smoked this ourselves. This is actually the salmon belly. So it's pretty fatty. But so good. Yeah, the belly. Get in my belly. It's so soft, it's crazy. Probably this is all we need, and then we can snack on the other stuff. I need to tell Sam to fix that angle on the camera. He always forgets that it gets cut off on the right-hand side for the second view.
How much longer we got on the bag? First one?
5 minutes, and I was gonna say, turn your camera left a bit, just because the right side gets cut off, right? Boom. All right, so once this is mixed in, we can taste. But the smoked salmon was seasoned, so we don't want it too salty.
With the buggy itself.
You can just use that.
I can just use this?
Yeah, you can just shake the peel off. I'll just give it to you.
Give it the bagels a turn.
Okay,
Otherwise, perfect race, no penalties or anything. Just due to their own like.
he's turning the bagels, guys. So notice how I didn't flake the salmon up too much before this, because I knew that as we mix it, it's gonna flake apart. Oh, baby. Those are looking freaking good. Welcome in, Matt. What? I can't believe we're actually doing this right now. I've wanted to do this for so long. This looks so nice and smooth. Okay, let's give this a taste. Smoked salmon, cream cheese. Mmm. Maybe just a hint of salt. Mix that in and we'll be good. And then the other garnish that I wanted to do as well was just some fresh cut up veggies. Okay, I'm gonna pop that in the fridge just so it can come together. Are the bagels stuffed with bacon? No, but we are making a smoked salmon cream cheese to go with it. Hi, cabbage. How have you been? Okay, that. Let's get our capers. So we're gonna strain our capers out. You don't need too many. And then I'm also going to get a pan going with a little bit of grapeseed oil. And then we're gonna fry the capers in the grapeseed oil to make them crispy. Tomorrow's supposed to be insane, Matt. 7 to 10 inches of snow in one day? Yeah, that is a little bit insane, man. Be careful out there if you're driving. That's all I'm gonna say. And stay warm. Be careful and stay warm. They already put a weather alert out for the next 2 days. They're not joking around, are they?
How long?
Now we're at 1 minute 35. Yeah, get out the skis. I guess Zach stayed for bagels, hey?
Yep.
Yeah.
First ones and done. Okay, I'll get these ripping then.
It worked really well there, like that.
Check it out, guys.
Hey? Bageling.
Let's do this. Look at these bagels. Look at that. We gotta let them cool off for a couple seconds, so we might as well boil the next batch and get them ready for Sam. We got 4 more. These ones really puffed up. They got about double the amount of rise time. What do we want to do on these next 4? Do we want to just do 2 poppy seed and 2 sesame? Yeah, VR taste. We didn't use baking soda, so actually the trick for bagels is everything is sweet. So the water is sweetened with barley malt syrup, whereas for pretzels, you use baking soda. Okay, so 30 seconds for each side. These ones are stuffed in this pot. Boom. Yes, so cabbage. I have had like the best success making bagels from wort from the brewery. So this is kind of how we started making bagels, Sam and I, is when we helped open a brewery. Is we are being creative with how to use the ingredients from the brewing process. These ones are really puffy.
Oh, good dough. Good job.
Thank you.
They should have worked well to get them off.
Perfect.
So you can do the same thing if you want. So just we had bagel dough around 1 o'clock today. You can make it in the morning.
Yeah.
And just leave it throughout the day. Roll them out.
Yeah, we'll wrap a couple of those up for you to take. I don't know if you need some smoked salmon cream cheese with them too.
Oh, I would love that. Oh man. 100%.
Okay, next one's going outside, guys.
What'd you do on the second one there?
Sesame seed and poppy seed. Flintstones?
Yeah.
Steel toed?
Yeah.
What?
What? How comfy are those though?
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Holy
Best thing
frick.
best thing I
What
ever
are
did
they,
was
like
buy those.
200 bucks ish?
I think those ones were like, yeah, between 200 and 250. I couldn't quite remember.
Worth it.
Yeah, let alone two. So worth it, especially for like those service calls we do.
Yeah.
Sitting outside,
Just
I'm tying
slip
your
them.
boots,
I
like,
hate tying my shoes already.
hate it. And those, honestly, like, I wear those for everything.
Yeah.
Hey, work, not work, they're so.
Well, something that holds up to the rain is what we really need, right?
That was the other thing too, like those have lasted me forever at work. And not to mention I do a lot of quadding in them, mushroom picks, everything, hiking them, like
Yeah.
I abused them. Wearing my boots before, I brought them like 3 months. Got them right now. Yeah, I think those things are a bit safe, but they're really nice.
Just put them in a bag.
Ah.
Oh my god. F yeah. You should seriously rip into these while they're still warm.
Oh, 100%. Like 100%. Big fat. Oh, my favorite body. On the table.
Hey, Sam. She's just like, peace.
What did you think about those turkey tail mushrooms?
They are so interesting looking.
Yeah. What do you think we would do with them?
I don't know. I think they might just be good like how they are. I'd have to try and just like saute them up and see what their flavor
I couldn't
is.
find anything about like cooking them. All I could find was like making tea out of it.
Oh. Well, I guess we wouldn't know until we tried it.
Isn't that how all these doctor things in
There
it
you
about,
go.
like,
What's this?
That's his bag. I don't know where his other goodies
Is that the
are.
salmon cream cheese?
Yeah.
You already made it?
Yeah, it's right here.
oh, holy shit.
There you go.
Unreal.
Bagel. Bagel.
Oh, man.
Yep. Bagel. Oh no. The thing died outside.
Oh.
What did you whip up in that?
Oh, we smoked some salmon a
Man.
while ago, like
Oh, yeah.
April, and we just froze it.
Not
So I
bad.
just like crumbled it into cream cheese.
Oh my god.
Stranger danger.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All kinds of
Fry up
amazing
some
going on in here.
capers.
Unreal. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
That's exciting.
Okay, so the next one's already in, Sam.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do 2 more minutes for you. Sam's fixing the gimbal outside, guys, so
Halfway or that's full?
that'll be half.
Oh, dang.
So smoked salmon cream cheese. Let's strain some of our capers. And then those can go into some hot oil that I have on the stove top. It was possessed. I don't know what happened there. We've not had any issues with that gimbal lately. That was the first time. Dinner bagels? Let's make pizza bagels. I mean, there are quite a few options that you can do with bagels. They're a good device to put stuff on. Okay, only thing with frying capers, a little bit terrifying because we are putting something that's wet into burning hot oil. And those two things do not get along well. So just be careful. I usually drop them into the oil and just cover the pot right away, because otherwise it will splash up, and I don't want you to hurt yourself. Hi, Harry and Jones, welcome in. Montreal's take on an everything bagel. So Montreal bagels are thinner than New York bagels, and they have a bigger hole in the middle. Yeah, is it like an everything bagel with milk in a bag? Oh no, that just does not sound good. This is my strainer for our capers, because we basically, as soon as they go in the oil, they're gonna wanna come out as fast as possible, because they will burn. Okay, gotta tell Sam that he's got to turn those bagels around. So let's do this. Tis time.
Yeah, I need a.
Oh. I don't know why you brought it in. I don't think you needed to. So Sam's turning the bagels around. Bagels are a device for plenty of oily or pickled goodness. Yeah, totally. I want to do some pickled red onions on top of these as well. Oh, the bottoms of those look a little burnt. Hey. I guess it might just be the barley syrup though, but I saw that he is checking that one. How are the capers gonna fit into it? Well, salmon, capers, dill, and cream cheese is a very popular combination of ingredients.
Put semolina on the bottom of those ones.
Yeah.
That's what she did the first time. They stuck in first mode.
Oh,
Those ones didn't at all.
okay. I dropped them onto the semolina on the tray. Okay, guys, we're gonna be popping. Okay, what do you think? 4 more minutes then?
Yeah, about that.
Okay.
It's getting a little cooler now.
All right. Basically, these are gonna pop. And once it kind of stops popping, that's when we can pour it out.
It's on and poppin'.
Yum. Smells so good. So put your capers through a strainer and with a paper towel. And now we also have some caper oil.
I don't think I'll need this. I might.
So good. Get those off of there so they don't soak up any more oil.
It's like, would you give me some cream cheese and bagels? I won't be in the bad books then.
Caper oil, yum. Okay, 2 minutes on the next bagels, guys.
She's just gonna look at this. She's gonna see exact here. Zach, come home!
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna grab some pickled red onions as well. Pickled red O's. Wow, it's crazy how fragrant those capers are when you fry them up.
Smells super mustardy.
I know, the capers, it's crazy. It's crazy, guys. We got our dill. The dill weed. So ready for this. Gonna do 2 different plates arranged. Oh yeah. All right. We're coming inside. It's time to do our good old plate up. Yes. Amazing. Hey, aviators. Yeah, fresh off the grill. Thanks, Salmon. Look how small these ones are compared to the other ones. How awesome does this look? Yeah, is it enough? I think we need some more.
Next time we'll know. I can probably go for another 30, 45 minutes.
Sam says he can keep cooking bagels for about half an hour more. Yeah, more for chat. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick photo of these just by themselves. And then I'll do maybe a little bit of a fancy plate up. You could eat 4 of those? Amazing. They do feel really nice and light compared to maybe the ones you would find in the store. Amazing. Okay. Which one should we choose, guys? Want to go with a bigger one? That one's pretty dark. But you know what? I think we're gonna try it anyways. It might just be the caramelization of the malt syrup. We really won't know until we eat it. Yeah, they're gonna be deceivingly filling. I mean, this one also just came off of the oven. So it's still so nice and warm. Look at that. I don't know if you can see the steam. Oh, baby. There's a little hole in that one. What are we giving them, these 2?
No, I want one.
Okay. Just because the other ones are just a touch dark. But I think it's totally okay.
They're not burnt.
No. Sammy says they're not burnt. It's artisan, guys. It's artisan. Okay, so see, now we only have like 4 bagels. Now how's this gonna work? Yeah, thief. You're a thief. Ooh, I know exactly what I need. The spreader. The sandwich spreader, guys. Fill it up. Smells amazing. Just a little bit of heat on the smoked salmon really made it fragrant. You can have cream cheese, Nike. Boom. Well, then you're good to go. I kind of want to put a little bit more of the flaked salmon on top. Sam raised 10K. Which Sam? Oh, not Sam, Graham. Actually, he's at 15. I saw his tweet today, Dust. 15K. I was like, what?
Find out in like 3 seconds. You're welcome. Well, how do you really look at the...
Yeah, that's exactly what I said, Dust. What? That's amazing. He's top 25 for St. Jude Play Live for raising money. Like in the world. In the whole world. Okay, now come the pickles, the dill, and the capers. I have a nice opera voice. Thank you. I'll take that compliment.
Really nice guy. He has two really awesome dogs. Both just like
Really nice, thin pickled onions so they don't overpower. And plus, they're such a nice color. They're like sweet and briny, Matt. You would totally like these. And some dill, my favorite. Sam's going with butter for the first one.
Yep.
Oh, you're just tearing it. He's tearing into it.
That's Pirate. What up, bro?
Ooh, yeah, hot peppers would be so good. Okay, our crispy capers. So the capers lose some of their saltiness when we fry them like this. And in my opinion, this is the best way to have capers.
I'm gonna tear it up your heart.
Tearing up my heart when I'm with you. Okay, watch your knife, please, for a sec. Really loving this music right now, too. Da-da-da-da-da. How's this? Getting up here, guys. Do it for the gram. And then one close up. All right.
I made this?
Yeah.
Not bad.
There's the close up that we want. All the colors. So vibrant. You guys shouldn't have seen that. That dance.
Which one?
Sorry. All right. I like bagels. Hi. I like bagels. Okay, now we get to try it. They do feel so light. Mmm.
Bagels with the capers and the salmon on it.
And the square plate. Oh no, Matt. Oh shit. Should have learned by now. Now when I say don't do it, you guys are gonna do it. It's okay. This is something that we'll all enjoy. When the food touches your soul. Yeah, Nike's like, no, Matt. I am the one who clips here. The smoke from the salmon, brininess of the pickled onions, and like the crunch from the capers, and then the freshness from the dill. Good combo, Sammy.
This makes me feel like I'm out waking up at Alvin's place.
Where's Elvin? Sam's going back in time, he said, to when we were in New York. Because we've never been to Montreal. You want 1 pound of the salmon cream cheese?
You've never been to Montreal.
I've never been to Montreal. He has. So you've had a Montreal bagel?
Mm-hmm.
You've seen them making them?
Mm-hmm.
Is this similar?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there we have it. Lots of French people there. Yup. Sam's nomming.
Well done.
Your mom would get bagels from the neighbors in Surrey? What? Oh, a bagel with some smoked cream cheese and a pound of the salmon on the side. All right, let's start rolling out orders. We already got people. I mean, really, all of this stuff, if we were to do that, Matt, would actually ship very well. You posted a pic of the best eggs you ever cooked on Instagram. Oh gosh. I'll go check it out after stream. That's what I get.
I'm doing bagels on the egg again.
Sam wants to do that again.
Those are tasty.
Next time we can do pizza bagels.
Yeah, I'm good.
We can bake the bagels, put all the pizza toppings on them, and then refire them in the pizza porta. Turn the bagels into pizza. Seriously, bagels is one thing that we really do love making, so it could be an option. If we feel like doing some stuff in the morning, maybe. That only took an hour and a half? Oh yeah, easy $12 a sandy. And bagels are so inexpensive to make. I'm gonna say the whole batch of bagels probably cost $4. No, not even that. Let's say $3. So less than $2 a bagel. That would make more sense. That was so quick, Dust. Like, I'm shocked how quick that was. It would be even quicker if you did them in the oven, though. That's the thing. Yeah, limit them. That's what we actually used to do at the brewery, is we would only make like a couple dozen per day of the brewer's bagels, and that way they stayed fresh and people would come early for them. And then if we sold out, the person was like, oh, I better come earlier next time then. And we're like, yeah, you should have. I like it, guys. I like it. Okay, so little something. Sam and I have been talking about the schedule that we have right now, and we think we want to switch it up. So we think that we have not really more viewership, but more interaction with the community if we stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So 4 days in a row. And then we don't stream during the week when we work, because I feel like we just aren't getting enough rest during the week. And then the stream kind of suffers on the weekend because we're a little bit burnt out by that time. Yeah, again. And then I also thought that it would be better to have the 4 consecutive days in a row as well. So it'd be like, see you guys tomorrow, see you tomorrow, see you tomorrow. And then you guys would always know when we're on. I thought that made some sense, Nikki. And then just a reminder is there's only 2 more streams where we're raising money for St. Jude. And then starting for December, we're doing either like a raffle or a giveaway for some aprons. So a little bit of a Christmas thing going on in December. Another giveaway, as well as the giveaway for the St. Jude people as well. So 2 people winning stuff this month, and probably 2 people being drawn for next month as well. How do you donate, Dust? Well, funny you ask. So I have the link here through the charity command. I also have a Tiltify extension up on my channel page. And for every $1 you donate to the charity, you get 1 entry into the giveaway. Yeah, funny you would ask us. If I can remember. And I believe Chef de Partie was on the front page at Twitch today, cooking for the charity. I'm not sure if he's still on.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, awesome. So I believe that's where we should go raid, since Chef is doing that. What's he doing?
Making foods kids love.
Making foods kids love. Sounds fun. Okay, let's do this. Let's go see how Robin does on front page. Thank you so much, Nike. Freaking love baking. Bye, Matt. Have a safe trip home, man. Yeah, love you unequally. Wait, I love you all equally. It's true, though. I do. Don't listen to him. All right, so this is our Monday stream. So we're switching over our schedule this week. So nothing until Friday, but then we're going straight through to Monday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It is reposted on my channel page as well as Discord. Matt. The cutest dance. Ugh. I guess that's how you know I'm getting comfortable with you, is if I do that dance. What? Dust! Thank you so much, man. Just, you know, before we sign out, a quick 10 entries into the giveaway. Thanks, Dust. And I've already said this since we started, whether we hit $5,000, it doesn't matter because the original goal was 1,000 and we've already surpassed that. So I am already proud of what we've done. Everything else is just extra now. 3. 4. 5. 6.
Are we playing Star Wars or watching Grey's Anatomy?
7.
Zach says you guys
8.
10 bagels. It's amazing.
9. 10.
What's the answer, by the way?
I couldn't answer, I was counting. We can play Star Wars, right, guys?
Star Wars.
You're welcome, Dust. Just let me fold these up, get them in the jar, and then I will send you guys over to Robin. He's cooking some food for the kids. And I will keep those of you updated who did donate $20 to receive the Team Bonin e-cookbook. They're just working on finalizing all the recipes and getting the slides done for it. So definitely next month it will be a thing. All right, here we go. And then yes, I will say happy Thanksgiving, you guys, since I won't be seeing you on Thursday. Hope you spend a lot of time with friends and family, anyone you care about, really, and have all of the good foods for me. And then we will do some stuff with turkey leftovers coming up on the weekend. Okay, are we ready? Okay, get ready for a crazy Chef de Partie stream. I think he has like 2.7K in there. Broccoli Pillager, love it. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow right at the end. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. We will see you on Friday. Feel free to post in Discord if you need anything. Okay, bye.